Srimad Bhagwad Gita, chapter 18, Sloka 47. Shri Ajnesh, you will do chanting. Shreyan Swadharmo
Shreyan Sadharmo
Vigunaha
Gunaha
Paradharmat
Paradharmas
Svanushthitat
Samashtitar
Swabhava
Sabhava
Niyatam Karma
Karma
Kurvannapnoti
Puranapati
Kilbisham.
Kilvijam
Shloka 48. Sahajam karma
Sahajan Karma
Kaunteya
Kaunteya
Sadoshamapi
Tatstasyotamapi
Natajyate
Tatajyate
Sarvarambha
Sarvaramba
Hidoshena
Doshena
Dhumenagnir
Bhumi
Vavritah.
Pavitaha
Shloka 49. Asakta buddhi
Asakta Buddhi
Sarvatra
Sarvatra
Jitatma
Jitatma
Vigata Spriha
Tataspraha
Naishkarmya
Nishkarmya
Siddhim Paramam
Siddhim Parama
Sanyasena
Sanyasena
Digachati.
Chiti
Shloka 50. Siddhim Prapto
Siddham Prapto
Yatha Brahma
Yata Brahma
Tathapnoti
Patapnoti
Nibodhame
Nibodhame
Samasenaiva
Samasainaiva
Kaunteya
Anteya
Nishtagyanasya
Nishtagyanasya
Ya para.
Para. Ma'am, what is this rope for?
I don't know what is that. This is some chain or something, some rakhi.
Hmm?
It is a rakhi.
Hmm?
Chalo, now we will do the class. Shloka 47.
Ma'am, my cousin gave this to me.
Acha, very good. Shloka 47. Shreyan, better. Swadharma, one's own prescribed duty. Vigunaha, imperfectly done. Paradharma, than others' dharma. Suanushyati, perfectly done. Swabhavana, nityam, according to one's nature. Karma, duty. Kurvan, by performing. Naapnoti, does not incur. Kilbisham, sin. So now Sri Krishna ji is saying, it is better to do one's own dharma, that is one's own swadharma or primary duty, even though it is not perfect, than to do some other's dharma, even though it is perfectly. By doing one's natural duties, a person does not incur any sin. So this shloka we have learnt earlier during Karma Yoga. It is always better to perform karma than that comes naturally to us, and not to do something that seems better or greater to us but it is not natural to us. For example, if a road cleaner thinks that cleaning the road is an inferior job and he wants to sell vegetables or do some other occupation that is not natural to him, then such karma will not yield good results for him as well as the society. Suppose Virat Kohli plays cricket because cricket comes naturally to him and that is why he is successful. But if he plays cricket only for earning money and not to win matches for India, then he wouldn't be able to succeed in life. He wouldn't be successful in life. Able to understand, like your primary duty is to study. If you are not studying and if you are doing some other work, then that is wrong. Your primary duty you have to do, even though if you are not doing perfectly, that is okay, but we should do only our primary duty, our prescribed dharma, our prescribed swadharma. Okay, come on Shri Ajnesh.
So Lord Sri Krishna is telling that even though a person does not do his duty perfectly, at least he has completed his duty instead of wasting his time doing something else. So Shri Krishna ji is telling that even though a person is wasting the time but completing the work imperfectly, भगवान जी बोलता है that's when the people who don't do their job perfectly but they did it without doing anything distracted but they had made mistake. Sri Krishna ji he will forgive them. But when a person, even though he knows that he has wrote the answer wrong and think he knows the correct answer and he wants to play instead of correcting the answer, that is the sin. If even though we know we did a mistake, we are not correcting it yet. Is Shri Krishna telling that that is the sin.
Thank you. Now Shloka 48. Sahajam, born of one's nature, karma, duty, Kaunteya Arjun. So dosham with faults, api even if na tyajet, one should not abandon. Sarva dharma, all task he indeed. Doshena with faults, dhumena with smoke, agni fire, eva as avarti wield. Sri Krishna ji saying, O son of Kunti, one should never abandon duties that are of one's own nature, even if one see fault in them. Indeed, all karma definitely with some results, just as fire is clouded by smoke. So here Sri Krishna ji is giving an example of fire. Sometimes we see our karma or our duties or primary duty with lot of criticism. This is a good karma to improve ourselves. But this should not result in such a way that we give up on our own karma. We should try and improve but never give up on our natural duties and karma. Any karma or duty that we have to perform will have some faults because nothing is perfect or without fault in this world. Even the fire which is pure is clouded by the smoke which is impure. So, this world is made up of dualities. If you think what you are doing is wrong, then it is wrong if it is your primary duty, because everything has plus points and minus points, good and bad, right and wrong. Able to understand? Come on, Sri Ajnesh.
Ma'am, the meaning is so confusing, ma'am. So difficult now, this
No,
meaning.
it is not confusing. It is very simple. That if you think that what you are studying is wrong, then you should not think like that, because everything has right and wrong, good and bad. Now you are feeling it is wrong, but maybe later it will be correct. So just keep on doing your primary duty. That is what Sri Krishna ji is trying to tell.
Okay,
Okay?
so Lord Shri Krishna is telling that the people who do their duty correctly but feel it is wrong and after it is correct, just like first they write like it's not like Sri Krishna told in the last meaning, first these exile and then we take poison. The same way here also. First they will think it's be it's correct and then they will like it's wrong and then it again nectar will come. That is it's correct. So Lordship telling that when a person knows the answer and thinks that it is wrong, it will be like nectar, poison, and nectar.
Very good.
Times nectar and one time poison.
So Shloka 48 is one of the important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, can be chanted when someone is demotivated.
Demon.
When you feel I should not study, you study this shloka. Sloka 49. Asakta buddhi, those whose mind is unattached. Sarvatra, everywhere. Jitatma, who have mastered their self. Vigata spriha, free from desires. Naishkarmya siddhim, state of actionless. Paramam, highest. Sanyasena, by the practice of renunciation. Adhigachati, attain. So those whose mind is दो लीटर लेना है. Those whose mind is unattached from everything and everywhere. अरे लेके जाओ. Who have mastered their mind, मटकी के पास है, and are free from desires by the practice of धोके लेके जाओ. Practice of renunciation shall attain the highest state of renunciation, where they need not perform anything else to attain self-realization. Sri Krishna Ji tells us here, yet again, that those people who have mastered their minds, that means you have trained your mind, who have been able to keep their minds
Trained or
unattached.
brained?
Huh?
Trained or brained?
And who are,
Ma'am, are you telling trained or brained?
yes, train your brain.
Ma'am, that is ma'am, the classes which I go, gymnastics, sloka, music and keyboard, all their minds are very trained. Yes,
Wow,
ma'am.
very nice. So those people who are able to master their mind, who are unattached with all the everything and anything, who perform their karma without any desire and expectation of result, shall attain the highest form of self-realization. They need not perform any other karma in their goal to realize self-realization or liberation. We should just perform our duties and leave the rest to God. If we get positive results, we should say thank you, God. If we get negative results, we should say sorry. And again, we should say thank you.
So
And
what is the meaning of negative?
negative matlab you have studied so hard, but you have not get good marks. That is called negative results. Hmm?
Okay, okay, ma'am.
That is called negative, है ना? So you should say thank you, sorry, and keep continuing your hard work. Come on, your turn.
So Lord Shri Krishna is telling that if we have studied so hard but have got negative results, we have to say sorry to Shri Krishna ji and then we have to say thank you. And why should we say thank you after we have negative results?
Because he has helped us, right? Even though we got negative result, but it's totally fine. It is our karma. We have to say thank you for everything.
Okay, ma'am.
Now Shloka 50, Siddhim, perfection, Prapta, attain, Yata, how, Brahma, eternal personality, Tata, also, Apnoti, attain, Nibodha, here, me from me, Sameshena, briefly, Eva, indeed, Kaunteya is Kaunteya, Nishita, firmly fixed, Jnanasya of knowledge, ya which para supreme. Sri Krishna ji is saying, O Arjun, I shall explain how one who has attained perfection from the desire of his or her karmas can also attain the eternal essence of personality. I shall tell you how to attain this supreme knowledge. So once a person is able to master his mind and control all his desires from the expectation of his or her karma, can also attain the eternal essence of the Supreme Personality. So how is that possible? Sri Krishna ji will explain us about this supreme knowledge, that is Paravidya. The school what you are getting the knowledge is Aparavidya, and when we take the knowledge of Gita, it is called Paravidya. So as told in the beginning of this chapter, that this chapter will be revision of all the earlier chapters. So Sri Krishna ji revised Karma Yoga. Now he is moving to Jnana Yoga, then to Bhakti Yoga. Come on, Sri Ajnesh.
Ma'am, what? Ma'am, I didn't understand the meaning.
Hey, you were not focusing here.
Ma'am, I was focusing.
He told that I explained you Karma Yoga. Now I am going to explain you Jnana Yoga. Then Bhakti Yoga. So he told the person who is able to control the mind, control the desires, and not to have any expectation can also attain me. That is moksha or liberation.
Yes, ma'am. So Lord Shri Krishna is telling that Shri Krishna ji has taught us Karma Yoga. Now he's going to teach us, what was that?
Jnana Yoga.
Jnana Yoga. So Lord Shri Krishna is telling that the people who are without expectation, having always good results and helping others, so they can get mocks and that they can go get Sri Krishna ji. That means that go to go to his type of level. Does it mean God really to him? It means that to go to get mocks. Ma'am,
Very
which
good.
meaning is this?
50.
Oh, done.
Ah, thank you.